Welcome back, folks. Uh, this will be part 3 for beginners. For the ones that kept asking me when you're going to put something up there so we can understand the bets that you're making. Explains it all. Well, this is what I'm trying to do. And this is going to be part 3. Remember, we did the pass line and our place bets on the first one. Second one, we learned what the field does. Okay, now, did a little upgrading. Whatever the place, this is what the place bets pay. I'll leave that up there for you to watch. And now, 6 and 8, as you know, you have to bet in increments of 6, because it pays $7 for every 6. So it's going to be 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, all the way on. 5 and 9 pay $7 for every $5 bet. So you got $10 on there. You'll get 14 if it wins. That's pretty self-explanatory. 4 and 10. Now, I remember I told you it pays 9 for 5, which is nice. But you can get it to pay 10 for 5. It's called buying the number. The only numbers that are really worth buying are the 4 and 10. You can buy the 5 and 9. 6 and 8 aren't worth it. 5 and 9 are, I suppose if you're a mathematician or something. Yeah, but it makes a headache for the dealers. But always on the 4 and 10, buy it. And when they say buy it, it means to pay a VIG, a percentage. It's 5%. At least at MGM Springfield, it's 5%. So that comes down to, for every $20 you put on this number, you pay them $1. Usually it goes good with a quarter. If you put 25 on the number, you pay them $1 for the VIG, because it won't go up. At 40, it goes to $2. So you can go to 35 and still only cost you $1 VIG. Okay, so now let me explain what that VIG does. That $1 on the 25, you buy it like that, that number hits. Before it was rolled, you get $10 for every $5. If you got 25 on there, you buy it for $1, you're gonna get $50. You win. Your bet stays up there. Yeah, that 25 stays up there. You get $50. You want to leave that bet up there and leave it bought, you got to pay another $1. If you take that bet down, they'll give you $1. They'll give you your $1 back. So that's what it means. So let's look at it. So we've got a quarter on there. We buy it for $1, right? We'll put an example out there. A quarter. And the dice are rolled. A 4. That's, why do we have a point number already? The 4. What do we get? Because we bought it for $1. And when you buy it for $1, or you pay the VIG, they call it a VIG. It's short for vigorous, which means like paying for taking a chance, like insurance or something like that. It's crazy. But it's paying a percentage to do something better. It's a crazy definition, I suppose, but hey, that's good enough. VIG, V-I-G. All right, so we bought it for $1. The dealers will put, or the box person, will put a lammer. These are lammers. That's buy and that's a lay. We'll get into lays later. This is, you bought that for $1. So then you know, but it's okay, now the 4 is rolled. You're going to get $50. You want to stay back up? You pay $1. So you make $49. But actually you're into it for 48. So let's say, okay, 48. If you didn't buy it, it would be 9 for 5. It'd be $45. So the $3 difference. You would make $3 more. Same with the 10. 10 has the same odds. Remember, odds same. 4 and 10, 5 and 9 are the same. The 6 and 8 are the same. All goes by the percentage and odds of you throwing that number determines what those payouts are. And they've got it figured out at the casino. Don't you worry. They got it figured out. Don't make money. They don't care if they take a big shot one night because they know the next 30 nights they'll just slowly keep piling in money. Okay. So we explained that. We got our, that's on our place bets, right? All righty. Now, after the place bets, part 2, we did the field bet. Now, that's pretty simple. Everybody should have gotten that without any problem at all. We're going to take it to the next level now. The dark side, the don'ts. The best bet on the craps table. That's what everybody says. And it is when you look at probability and percentages and everything else, playing the don'ts. That's why it doesn't pay as good. I played the don'ts a lot in the past. And it's such a slow grind. It takes forever to take 500 and turn it into 800. And then you get one hot shooter and you get blasted and you're only up $110 if you knew enough to stop throwing stuff on that shooter. And then you'd have to grind again. I don't like. It's all right if I'm stuck there and I gotta play and I want to maintain my bankroll, I'll do that. Or a hybrid version of it, which we'll get into later. But for now, we know what the field is. Okay, so let me explain one more thing before we get into the don't. The come. The come. What is that? Let's say we're playing. We got $10 here. And we got 30 on the 6 and 8. Okay, remember our position. Stick one right. That's our spot. Don't forget that. That's important. All right. And let's say the point is 9. All right, we'll put 30 behind the 9. Now, the come bet. It can be any amount you want. It's placed in the area of the come. And if the dealer goes to grab it and say you want it on a place bet, so no, I want it on the come. And leave it there. Now, what the come is acts just like the pass line. The one difference is it acts like that when the puck is on. You can't make that bet when the puck's off. Puck has to be on a number. Now you want another pass line bet. Because that's what you're doing with that come. You're saying, I want another pass line bet. So you're going to roll. If an 11 comes, you win. If a 2, 3, or 12 comes, you lose. And if the dreaded 7 comes, you win. And it's 1-to-1. You put 10 out there, you'd win 10 or lose 10. That's how it goes. So let's try a few rolls before we go to the dark side. And let me show you how the come works. I'm not a fan of it because it's, unless you're expecting a 7 and you put a big bet on it. But at that point, if I was doing that, I'd just hop the 7s. We'll get to those later. All right, so we want to roll. We don't care what we roll. All right, we'll do 4-2-4-2. That's it. And we got a 3. Very interesting here. Okay, we've got a 3. What happens? Nothing happens on any of our other bets, because everything's on. 3 is a neutral number there. But wait a minute. If it was a come out, that 3, the pass line, would lose. The come is the same as that pass line at that point right there. You know what? We just lost that $10. Okay, let's do it again. Another 10 on the come. Let's roll. All right, we'll do 2-4-2-4 this time. Hard 6. All right, what's going to happen here? What is going to happen here? Very nice. We're going to get paid on the 6. That's going to be $35. That's a nice little hit. We'll take that. Well, what's going to happen with that come bet? Well, remember when the puck's on off and we're on the pass line, and then you make a point, this becomes that bet. But it's a flat bet. It's a 1-for-1. But you get to put a bet behind it that pays true odds. So it's like a VIG, except a very expensive one. It's just another form of betting. That's why it's a required bet when you're shooting, because they want to make that money. Sooner or later, they do. More often they collect it than they pay it. Okay, so we got the 6. It's going to move over to the 6. Well, that means I just have $10 straight up on the 6 now. So if it hits, I'll get 35. And 10, 45. So we're going to take our bet, our $30 here, right? That's a place bet. That's paying 7 for 6. I'm going to place on an odds on that come bet, on that flat bet. That makes it do the same thing as this here for the 9. True odds. That 30 now is going to pay $36 instead of $35. That's how it goes. That's what the come bet does. Try it again. I mean, if you just coming onto the table and you really don't know what you want to do and the point's made, you don't have any other bets up there, and you can start with $10 on the come. Once you've got a point, that 9, you can put that $10 on the come. 7 or 11, you'll win. A 2, 3, or 12, you'll lose it. If you make one of them points up there, it'll move to there as a flat bet. Then you can put odds on it at true odds, which is a little different than place odds. I believe we discussed that. So I should have put the odds up there that were true odds. But anyways, instead of paying 7 for 6, so this $30 here is going to pay $6 for every $5. So I'm going to make $1 more. Okay, let's try another roll here. Let's see what happens. Made $35 there. A 4, easy 4. Okay. 4, we'll mark it. No, we don't have the 4 anywhere. If we were on the field, we would have gotten paid 1 for 1. But we weren't. We were just cruising along. We're collecting chips, you know. So this is going to go to the 4. You don't have any choice with that. It's now a locked bet, just like the pass line bet. That is a locked bet. So in order to make money on that, you need to put odds on it. And because it's on the 4, and it's like a pass line bet now, because you got your flat bet, you don't have to pay a vig. I'm going to put a quarter odds. I don't have to pay that $1. It's already paid in that 10 on the come. So automatically I'm going to get $50 for that $25 that I put on there, if it hits. If it hits. And then that whole bet comes down. Once it's paid, it comes down. And if I want to place it, then I can place it with a quarter, and I'd have to pay the $1 vig. Hope I've explained that. It can be so confusing. Like I said, craps is the most complicated game in the casino, without a doubt. All right, we're going to throw again. Let's see what happens. We're going to put another $10 on the come. And people do that. They'll place the 5, 6, 8 and play the 9 like this and play the come. As they hit those, if they hit those numbers and this moves over to that one, they just take those odds and put it on top, and they rack the odds they got paid. They take the old odds and put them on there, and now it's true odds. But you're paying $10 for the true odds that only pays 1 to 1. I don't. It doesn't make sense to me. I don't do the come bet. Very, very rarely do I do a come bet. It has to be a particular situation for me to do that. But it's an alternative way to get bets up top. And the 7 comes and you lose that stuff up top, you still get $10 on the come. Whoopee. I'd rather get paid up top any day. Everybody would. All right, let's try another roll here. We'll do 2, 4, 2, 4. 10. Geez, this is hitting them outside numbers. Be on the field, huh? Okay, what happens? We rolled a 10. We're going to mark it. Nothing. We don't get paid. We don't. It's on the field. We made no field bet. We're not going to get paid there. And we got no chips on it. We're not going to get paid. All right. Well, we know we're not going to get anything. But the comeback is now going to move to the 10. I'm going to want odds on it. And usually when they mark the come bets, they move them inside the box like that. Pretty much, you know, not a lot of people play the come bets, so there's plenty of room for them to maneuver chips in there. Well, I am going to take in place quarter odds on that. Let's see what happens here. All right, we're going to go back on the come for $10. You know, if we would have just had all those numbers covered in the first place, we would have been just getting paid for them and pressing them a little bit. And he said, a lot simpler than this, but this is just so you understand the bet. Because people will do crazy stuff. Like if they have, like we have here, 70, 100, 110, $140 on there. They'll take and put $140 on the come. So that if a 7 is rolled and they lose all that, they get it back on the come. I know it's a lot of money. Just think of a 2, 3, or a 12 comes. You'd lose that whole come bet and you'd go nowhere. You're still stuck in the same situation, but you're down 120, 140, whatever it was. So that's, but when it works out, you're a hero. Well, you look like a hero anyways. So we're going to do another come bet. 424. A 6. Hey, okay. Now, this is what's going to happen. Bet is going to be moved. Usually they move the bet most of the time so they have room to pay and show it to the cameras up top. So 10 with a 10 on the flat bet. 30, that's true odds. That gets 36. True odds. 36. Okay. This comes down. This fresh come now, travels to the 6. We're going to put another 30 on it. There you go. Let's see what we're racking here. 10, 20, 30, 35. 71 bucks. Is that right? No, that's not right. 50. $56. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, let's see if we can get lucky again. We're going to put another $10 on the come. Working for us. I'd like to see a 4 or 10 come. That would be nice. I shouldn't say come. I should say rolled. Roll a 4 or 10. Pretty cool. 424. And 8. Easy 8. Okay. 8. Let's mark it. Nice. I'm going to get paid 35 for that 30. Right? For 35, we get paid 30 bucks. It's 7 for 6. So 6 into 30 is 5. 5 times 7 is 35. So, come bet's going to travel. You hear? And I'm going to put those odds on the come bet, that $30 odds, because now it's going to pay 36 instead of 35. For the $10 flat bet, I don't get it, but we'll do it. People do it. Okay, we're going to go back up on the come. We have none of our place bets left. Everything's come bets up there. Oh, except for our pass lane bet. But that's the same thing as up there. All come bets. That's a lot of come bets up there. Now, if you're feeling uneasy, like a 7's going to come, you think you got a lot of money up there, you can take the odds off of those and just play 10, 10, 10, 10. You can remove the odds. The odds are what pays. The odds are what pays. Well, removing them guarantees you a profit for that roll. Yes, it would. Maybe $100. But keep going and keep hitting. Who knows? You can never tell. It's hard. A 9, frontline winner. Okay, now you're going to see. Here's where it gets a little crazy, but that's okay. 9. Winner. Winner. So, this come bet now is going to travel to the 9. And you'll probably want odds on it, but I would wait till after the come out, because it doesn't pay anything on the come out on the odds. Okay, so I get even here. And this is true odds back here. So it's half of what we bet here. Half of 30 is 15. 15 and the 30 is 45. Nice little hit. Nice little hit. We'll take it. Right. And if you notice, I'm not playing any of my prop bets, because this is beginners only. So, well, not only, but it's shaped towards beginners only. Okay, so now all our bets are off except for our flat bets. The odds are off. We're still going to have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. $50 up there. Boy, it was a good time for a 7. So if I rolled a 7, it would pay that $50. Wouldn't pay on the odds. So let's see what happens. Be nice if we made a 5. It would fill right in nicely, wouldn't it? All right, we'll stay with the 2-4-2-4. Been doing okay. A 6. Easy 6. And I'm not even sure what happens here. I don't play the come. Will I get paid on the... I don't even know. I play it so infrequently. I think I might get paid $10, and the odds come down. I do believe that's what it is. I could be wrong. Like I said, I don't play it. Okay, so we're going to turn this on. We're going to get the 30 back in odds. We're going to put it over here. And that $10 is going to pay $10. And it's coming down. Goes in our rack. Okay. Turn on the come again. Here we go. Yeah, I wanted to get to the dark side, but I think I better do the come bet. Oh, a 12. Oh boy, a 12. Let's mark it. What happens on a 12? I'm not on the field. I'm not on any of the horn numbers or craps numbers. And if this was a pass line on a come out and a 12 came, we would lose. But we lose. Lost $10. Let's go back up. Okay. Yeah, I think you're better off just playing your place bets than doing the come bets. They have their time and place. But at least you'll understand something about them. And see people making them. See how they play it. See how it works out for them. Sometimes it works out great. A lot of times it doesn't. An 8. Easy 8. Nice. Okay. Here we go. Easy 8. So I'm going to get $10 up front, and I got 30 odds. Here's my 10 on the front. I get $36 because it's true odds. There you go. Oh, we're going to take this down. Goes in the rack. Our come bet, wrong rack. Come bet travels to the 8. We're going to put this $30 on that for odds. That's right, yeah, right there. $56. Okay. Did we mark that 8? I don't remember. I guess it doesn't really matter too much tonight. All right. Boy, we could sure use a 4 or a 10. Gee whiz. Huh. 4, it's got to be coming. 4, 2, 4. I got a feeling field numbers are coming, though. Foreign field numbers. Oh, that was a crappy throw. Yeah, an 11. Look at that. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. I didn't have my comeback up there. I should have my comeback. Sorry. Okay, my comeback was up there before I threw. Okay, so got an 11. What happens there? I don't have any of those covered anywhere in field nothing. But remember, the comebacks like a pass bet when the puck is off. So if a 7 or 11's rolled, I win. That's a winner. That's a winner for an 11. Take that $10, put it right in the rack. Go again. Mark the 11. 7 or 11 pays on that come. It's nice throwing the 11. I got paid on it. And it didn't take all my bets down like a 7 would. So that's like the best scenario on the come when an 11 goes, which doesn't happen very often. I don't know. I've seen it come a lot, but more often than not, it doesn't. Oh, well, there's a 3. Acey Deucey. So he just won one with the 11. Now guess what? One of the numbers that loses the pass line when the puck's off. So it's going to be the same on there. We're going to lose that $10 to the 3. Yeah, we'll put up another 10. Let's keep rolling now. I know, you got this game down now. You're ready. You're ready to go to the casino and understand half the bets being made. Right there. A 4. Hey, we finally hit the 4. Yippee. Yippee. Nice. Let's mark that 4. That's a good hit. That pays 10 on the front right there. And that a quarter, true odds, that pays 50. Woohoo. Well, this comeback now travels back to the 4. I'm going to put another quarter on it. I don't have to buy it. I don't have to buy it. And I'm going to rack this. That's $70 I just racked. Nice. Real nice when you can get somebody rolling, huh? I just wonder where I'd be now. I was playing my regular way instead of the comebacks, regular place bets. I was going to play one against the other with 2 racks, but it takes quite a while longer when you're tending to 2 bets and throwing the dice and trying to explain everything. I'd like to try to get these to move along fairly quickly. 6, frontline winner. That's a frontline winner. Hard 6. Ooh, hot shooter. Hot shooter. Let's mark it. Yay. Bet travels to the 6. Now I get paid 10 on the front line. Just like that 10 would get paid when it hits. Then I get 30 on the back. True odds. 36, just like that one would pay. Woohoo! We are going pretty good here. All right. We're going to rack that, baby. Another 70 or 80 bucks in the rack. You're doing quite well. All right. Let's have our come out. Now, this is a come out throw. Odds aren't working, but the flat bets are up there. We really don't want a 7. Should hop the sevens. We'll get to that later. We'll get to that later. Let's learn the basics of the game. An 8, easy 8. Okay. Oh, that means I'm going to get paid on the flat bet. I'll get my odds come down, so I'm going to put them behind the pass line here. It'll be the same as putting them on them things. And this goes in the rack, but I want $30 odds on that 6. I don't have any odds on the 9. Oh, I know why. I'm going to put $30 on it. I know why. Because that was the point last time. There you go. Now we got our odds. Our odds are all up. Put another $10 come. Any strategy works great if you're having a good roll. Truer words are never spoken. Unless, of course, you're on the don'ts. And you don't want good rolls. Niner. All right. Good thing I put them odds up there. That I saw it. Beautiful. Okay, let's mark that 9. Here we go. Oh, it's going to pay 10 up front. True odds here. So, 2 into 30 is 15. 15 30 is 45. There we go. Nice. Now, this come is going to travel to the 9. We're going to put 30 on it for odds. You can go more on odds if you want. But I'm keeping it at a beginner's level here where you don't go crazy. Hey. I mean, I probably would pop them odds up. The true odds, so you can do everything by a nickel each, and they'll all pay correctly. That's the one good thing about that. Okay, let's try it again. 2 4. 2 4. Oh boy. Oh, a 3. Oh, you know what I forgot? I forgot to put my come bet up. We already have a point established. I forgot to put my come bet, sorry. But, it's just to show you. You don't have to keep doing this. You can let your come bets come down and run out, or you can replace them with place bets even. There's just so many bets you can do on the craps table. We haven't even got to this stuff yet. It gets crazy. So, we roll the 3. We're going to mark it. What happens with a 2, 3, or a 12? We lose. Down it comes. All right, we'll put up another 10. Okay. Maybe we'll hit another 11. Who knows? 4, 2, 4. The come bet strategy. That's a much better roll. Oh, another 3. Ah, boy. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Okay, mark it. Another 3. That 10 comes down. Replace it with another 10. You don't have to. You can just sit back and see if you hit those numbers again. Which wouldn't be a bad idea, because how many rolls are we into this? 5, 10, 15, like 17 rolls. You know, I made money. I wonder if I made as much if I was betting my standard bets. We'll find out. I know what I make on the standard bets when I have a roll to the teens like that, mid-teens. There it is, the dreaded 7. All right. This was a good little throw and lesson here. Okay. The 7 comes. That means everything loses up there. Pretty much broke even on the 10 and 4, because it only came once. But the opportunity was there if it started coming. All this is coming down, 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 down. Now, we make, this is like having the pass line when the puck's off. Oh, there's our $10. We get paid. Geez, we lost more on that darn 3. Okay, now, usually I should be up like $400 if I roll 17 rolls. Let's see what he got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 16, 17, 18 with the 7. So 18 roller with the 7. All right. We made 2 points, so we did all right. We did all right. I should be, let's see, definitely be over 300. Should be up about 400 if I was using my regular betting strategy. I got quite a pile of trips in here. But that's your comeback strategy. Oh. And yeah, it's good to know that, because we're going to be doing the don't come in the next one. Don't pass and don't come. Totally opposite of everything we're doing here. Almost. You'll see. But review this. You can review this a couple times if you want, or before we start the next one. Yeah, that's probably why I don't like the comeback strategy. Okay. All right, that's 500. That's our starting. 600. 50, 65, 68. 668. So we only made $168 on that come strategy. And that type of roll, my regular place bet strategy, pressing the sister numbers, highly superior. When you get a roll like that, you're not making pennies. We would have doubled up. I bet you, 17, I would have doubled up. Okay, thanks for watching. And we're going to do the part 4 series will be the don't pass bar right here, and the don't come bar. Don't pass does the opposite of what the pass does. Don't come does the opposite of what the come does. And you'll see that. All right. Thanks for watching. How about thumbs up? And till the next one. Trying to get these out as quick as I can. I hope they'll be out before Christmas. So everybody can go to the casino and lose their Christmas money. Thanks for watching.